Update Rock Island. Well, I'm going to start this out a little bit different. I was going to introduce him as Chief Fobert, but I was told I have to introduce him as retired Chief Fobert. So, Chief, would you come up front for a minute here? The Chief did retire as of the 1st of April. So he's been lounging around the house for the last 2 or 3 days, taking it easy. Getting used to this retirement stuff. But, on February 24th, 1986, he became a firefighter for the city of Rock Island. And after a series of promotions throughout the several years, in November 16th of 2010, he was promoted to chief. He retired on 4/1/16 with over 30 years of service to Rock Island. But what's very important about Jim, I won't call him chief now, I'll call him Jim because he's retired. You can do that.
That's fine.
He's a person who continually sought new ideas, tried to anticipate problems, and he's highly adaptable, and he always led by example, which is excellent. The department is built on a reputation of providing excellent services, whether they be paramedic or fire suppression, always leading the cause. A great chief, great firefighting department. In 2009, he was given the Citizen of the Year for the city employee category, which is a great honor. And he always put the safety of his employees first, and he always led the department with a consistent, good hand and did everything the right way. So with that, Chief, I would just like to stand and give you a round of applause for your year's service and the excellent. Let's see if you'd like to make a couple of comments.
Give me a little bit of opportunity to talk, and I'll take my 5 minutes.
Oh.
Thank you, Mayor Pauley, City Manager Thomas, City Clerk Patchen, City Attorney Dave Morrison, and City Council. First of all, I'd just like to say it was an honor and a privilege for me to work for you and as the chief of the Rock Island Fire Department for the City of Rock Island. When I did my exit interview with the news media, she's sitting right over here. She did a wonderful job. It looked great. Thank you. I kind of told her never in my wildest dreams would I think I'd end up where I was at. But there again, I looked at my opportunities. I was doing something that I really, really enjoyed. I liked coming to work every day, and my wife keeps reminding me that I'm going to miss it. Well, I am going to miss it, but there comes a time and point where that next chapter of your life moves forward, and I will try to enjoy my retirement. But I think also, as I retired, I look back as to how the process went when Chief Yerke was appointed the new chief, and that was a relief to me because I know as he moves forward, the transition will be smooth, and the level of service that we've provided to the citizens and the visitors of Rock Island and throughout the other communities will continue, and you'll see that high level of service that the citizens are used to. So I'll still be around. I'll still be walking down 30th Street, 38th Street, so I'll see what they're doing and what's going on. If I need to say something or stop in, I'll let them know, even though I'm retired. But hopefully they'll listen. I'll put it in the direction where they need to listen sometime. But there again, thank you very much. It's been a great career, and I wouldn't have done anything different.
Also, if you want to see the chief, just go to an Audubon sporting event. He'll be selling tickets. So he hasn't retired from that. He's still going to volunteer for Audubon, right?
Jim, a comment and a question. I mean,
Sure.
The mayor cited basically 30 years of service to Rock Island starting in 1986. But starting in public safety, when did you start with United Ambulance Service?
I was 17 when I started there. So it's almost, 42, 44, some years.
That's incredible. And how long will it take you to get out of the habit when you hear a siren, your heart just starts pounding a little bit more heavily?
I'm past that. I am past that. Originally when I went to bed at night, I always thought I heard sirens in the background, but really, once I got by that first few years, when I first started, it was hard to tell which day it was because you worked a day and you're off too. So it's hard to get used to that. And then when I got back to the administrative side, it was 40 hours a week. So unless I got called in the middle of the night, which that happened. But I kind of look back at my beginning as to where this all started, and that came from my dad. And if I had to say anything about him, tremendous human being, tremendous father, and he set me my ways and our guidelines. And that's where I pursued it, and I couldn't be happier.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
I think the only chief and our former chief, thank you so much for your service and everything you did for the citizens of Rock Island and the relationship that you and I had. I always appreciated it. And I look forward to walking over from my house to seeing you call balls and strikes and watching everybody question your calls. So
Sometimes they don't know who I am because I'm behind a mask or a hat or something like that. But now they might find out. See,
Yeah,
I'll continue doing that.
I just wanted to add thank you. You're the only fire chief I've worked with so far in my tenure on the council, and I just, when I think of you, I think of professionalism and class, but always with a dash of humor, and that's what I'm definitely gonna miss the most, coming back and sharing banter with you and Chief Van Huysen in the back. So I expect Chief Yerke to pick that up right where you left off, but I just wish you all the best and thank you for all
No pressure,
your
Chief Yerke,
service.
no pressure.
And thank you. And part of this, how this all started when I've done this, and my compliments I hear from people is that I look like my dad, you know, and I can't hide that fact, and I don't want to hide that fact. But my philosophy, is simple philosophy, was treat everybody like they're your family, and you won't go wrong. And that's how I stressed on the department and how they responded. So hopefully Chief Yerke will continue it, and from here on out, maybe I'll be watching you on TV.
All right, thank you, Jim.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we also have tonight with us our new director of the Martin Luther King Center. He's come back for a second tour. Come on up here a minute, Jerry. I want everybody in the audience and everybody at home to see you again. We want to welcome you back. Jerry was the director of the King Center. He had a different opportunity. He left for a while. Then when Reverend King left the King Center, we went through a long process of finding the right person, and Jerry had all the top qualifications to fit that bill, so he's back. So any comments, Jerry?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I do want to say it's one of the best first days of all time, as we have received a $35,000 grant today. So obviously there's been some good work while I'm gone, but I'll be taking credit for that one.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right, now update Rock Island. I have 4 items this week. On Tuesday, April 12th, at 6:30 p.m. at the Rock Island Main Library Community Room, there will be a public meeting to explore the state of bicycling in Rock Island. Bicycle Rock Island, a citizen-led group, wants input and ideas on how to make bicycling around town easier and safer. All Rock Island residents are invited to participate. For more information, contact Chuck at chuckace2@gmail.com. Rock Island Parks and Recreation is currently accepting picnic shelter reservations for the 2016 season. Reservations can be made over the phone or in person at the park office at the Rock Island Fitness and Activity Center, 4303 24th Street. Reserving a shelter is first come, first served, and payment is required at the time of the reservation. Call the Rock Island Park office at 309-732-PARK for more information. Come into RIFAC by April 22nd to get a $40 discount on family memberships at Whitewater Junction for the summer of 2016. After April 22nd, passes will be available at regular price. And finally, the Rock Island Police Benevolent Association will be holding their annual police dance and taco dinner on Saturday, April 9th, 2016 at the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, Local 25, 4600 Blackhawk Road. Proceeds from the silent auctions and raffles will be used to support the annual Christmas food basket program. The taco dinner is for purchase and will be from 5 to 7:30 p.m. The dance starts at 8 o'clock p.m. and is free. And I believe Alderman Mayberry had a comment he wanted to make here.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. We had new business come in an old location, the Rock Island Auction House, approximately 800 34th Avenue, opened up today. They'd been out of business for a while. It's known as the Jones Livestock Auction House, and they will be doing more than cattle. They'll be doing sheep, horses, all kinds of livestock. So we want to welcome the Jones family to Rock Island as far as new business in Second Ward.
Thank you.
Thank you.